Your soulmate is losing control over you, and their next move proves it. My beloved child, before you decide this message is just another coincidence, pause for a moment. Something unusual has been happening around your soulmate, and they have reached a point where they can no longer pretend that your presence means nothing. They tried to ignore the thoughts that kept returning every single day. They convinced themselves that time would erase your memory. They searched for distractions, forced themselves to stay busy, and even smiled when their heart wanted to remain silent. But none of it worked. Instead of forgetting you, every passing moment made your absence louder than before. Don't skip, because what happened next completely changed the direction of their heart. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is only the beginning. There is one detail nobody has told you. Your soulmate recently experienced a moment that felt strangely familiar, almost as if life was trying to place you in front of them without actually letting you appear. A simple voice, a random place, a familiar song, or an unexpected memory suddenly brought your name back into their mind with overwhelming force. From that moment forward, they completely lost control over the walls they had built around their emotions. Every plan they made without you started feeling empty. Every quiet night became longer than the last. They kept asking themselves one question they could not escape. Why does this person still have such a powerful place inside my heart? They never expected the answer to arrive so quickly. Stay till the end, because the next move they are preparing is far bigger than you could imagine. Right now, your soulmate is standing between fear and courage. They know that if they remain silent any longer, they may lose the chance they have been waiting for. That fear is becoming stronger than their pride, and for the first time, they are seriously thinking about doing something they once promised themselves they would never do. Their next decision will not come from logic. It will come from a heart that has finally stopped running away from the truth. Don't skip. Every second is leading toward a revelation that will explain why everything suddenly feels different. Something huge is waiting for you, because the very next step your soulmate is about to take could change the story between both of you forever, and this is only the beginning. The silence around your soulmate is no longer peaceful. Every day they tell themselves to wait just a little longer, yet every hour makes that decision more difficult. They have started noticing signs they ignored before, small moments that remind them of you when they least expect it. It feels as though every path they choose somehow leads back to your memory. The more they try to regain control, the more their emotions take over. This is why their next move will surprise even the people closest to them. Stay till the end, because the truth hidden behind that decision is far deeper than anyone realizes. There is something your soulmate has not shared with anyone. They have quietly imagined what would happen if they reached out to you today instead of tomorrow. They keep replaying different conversations in their mind, wondering whether you would understand everything they never had the courage to say. They are no longer afraid of their feelings, they are afraid of missing the opportunity forever. That fear is pushing them toward an action they once believed was impossible. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because the moment they finally stop overthinking, everything they have been holding inside may begin to unfold faster than expected. If this message has reached you at exactly this moment, treat it as a reminder to stay patient instead of rushing ahead. Not every important story reveals itself all at once. Sometimes the biggest turning point begins with one quiet decision that nobody else can see. Your soulmate is much closer to making that decision than they have ever been before, and once it happens, nothing between you will feel quite the same again. The next part reveals the unexpected reason they can no longer hide what they truly feel, and why their actions are about to speak louder than their silence ever could. A strange shift has already begun inside your soulmate, and they can no longer ignore it. Every attempt to convince themselves that they should move on has only brought them back to the same place, you. They have started noticing that every important decision somehow leads back to your name, your memories, or the feeling they experience whenever they think about you. What once felt like confusion is now becoming certainty. They finally understand that this connection has never truly disappeared. It only remained hidden beneath fear, unanswered questions, and the silence that neither of you knew how to break. Don't skip, because what happens next is the exact moment everything begins to change. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next revelation explains why your soulmate suddenly feels like time is running out. Your soulmate has reached a point where pretending is no longer possible. They have quietly watched life move forward while hoping their feelings would fade, but the opposite happened. Every passing day made their emotions stronger instead of weaker. They have even started questioning the choices they made in the past, wondering if they allowed fear to steal something that could have become truly meaningful. That realization has become impossible to ignore. Now they are preparing themselves for a step they once believed they would never have the courage to take. They know this decision carries uncertainty, but they also know remaining silent hurts far more than taking the risk. Stay till the end, because the reason behind this sudden courage is something they never expected to discover about themselves. The most surprising part is still hidden. Very soon, your soulmate will receive one final reminder that confirms everything they have been feeling inside. It may arrive through an unexpected conversation, a memory that refuses to disappear, or a simple moment that completely changes their perspective. When that happens, hesitation will no longer have a place in their heart. Instead of asking themselves whether they should act, they will begin asking how quickly they can. That is why this chapter matters so much. You are watching the final pieces fall into place before a major turning point unfolds. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next move your soulmate is preparing will reveal emotions they have kept hidden for far longer than anyone could imagine. The distance between you and your soulmate is becoming smaller in a way neither of you can fully see yet. While everything appears quiet on the outside, a powerful decision is forming inside their heart. They have stopped asking whether they still care about you. That question already has an answer. The only thing left is deciding when to let those feelings become actions. Every day they delay it, the desire to reach out grows even stronger. They know they cannot keep hiding forever because every memory they tried to bury keeps returning with greater intensity. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next step they take will reveal just how much control their heart has lost. There is another truth your soulmate has only admitted to themselves. They have begun imagining what life would look like if they finally stopped running from this connection. The future they once planned without you no longer feels complete. They have realized that ignoring their emotions has only created more questions, more sleepless nights, and more moments of wondering what could have been. That realization is changing everything. Instead of protecting themselves from disappointment, they are preparing to risk vulnerability for the first time in a long while. Stay till the end, because one unexpected moment is about to give them the confidence they have been searching for, and once that happens, there may be no turning back. Right now, the story is approaching a turning point that almost nobody sees coming. Your soulmate is closer than ever to replacing silence with action, hesitation with courage, and uncertainty with hope. They understand that some opportunities only appear once, and they do not want this connection to become another regret they carry forever. That is why their next move will feel completely different from anything they have done before. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you because the next chapter reveals the hidden trigger that finally pushes your soulmate to stop holding back and begin following what their heart has been trying to tell them all along. A quiet transformation is taking place inside your soulmate, and they can no longer deny it. The emotions they once kept locked away are beginning to rise to the surface with a strength they never expected. Every morning starts with the same thought, and every night ends with the same unanswered feeling. They have finally realized that no matter how far they try to walk, their heart always finds its way back to you. What they believed was only a passing emotion has become impossible to ignore. This is why their next move will not be ordinary, it will come from a place of complete honesty. Don't skip, because this is the moment where everything starts moving toward a completely unexpected direction. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate has also started recognizing the small moments they overlooked before. They remember conversations they once dismissed, little details they never appreciated, and emotions they were too afraid to accept at the time. Those memories are no longer bringing confusion, they are bringing clarity. For the first time, they are seeing the entire picture instead of only the pieces. That realization has filled them with both hope and urgency. They understand that waiting forever is no longer an option, because some opportunities disappear when fear is allowed to stay in control for too long. Stay till the end, because the next realization they experience will become the final push that changes everything they have been planning. Now the silence between you is carrying a completely different meaning. It is no longer the silence of distance, it is the silence before a life-changing decision. Your soulmate is gathering every bit of courage they have, knowing that one choice can rewrite everything they once believed about this connection. They are preparing to leave behind doubt, hesitation, and the fear of being misunderstood. The next step they take will come from their heart without looking back, and when that moment arrives, nothing will feel the same again. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next chapter reveals the exact reason your soulmate suddenly believes this connection deserves one final, unforgettable chance. The moment your soulmate has been avoiding is now closer than ever. Deep inside, they know they cannot keep hiding behind silence, because every day they wait, their feelings become impossible to control. They have reached the point where even ordinary moments remind them of you. A familiar place, a simple conversation, or an unexpected memory instantly pulls their thoughts back to the connection they tried so hard to escape. They finally understand that some bonds refuse to disappear, no matter how much time passes. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next realization completely changes the direction of their heart. There is one secret they have never admitted out loud. They have started believing that meeting you was never just another random chapter in life. Instead of asking why this connection exists, they are now asking why they spent so long running from it. That single question has opened a door they can no longer close. Fear is slowly losing its power, while hope is becoming stronger with every passing day. They are beginning to imagine what could happen if they finally stop holding themselves back and choose honesty instead of silence. Stay till the end, because the decision they are preparing will surprise even them. Everything is building toward one unforgettable moment. Your soulmate is standing at the edge of a choice that could rewrite the future of this connection forever. They know that once they take this step, there will be no returning to the person they used to be. Their heart has already made its decision. Now the rest of them is trying to catch up. The silence you've witnessed is about to be replaced by action, and the answer you've been waiting for is closer than it has ever been before. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next chapter reveals the unexpected event that finally gives your soulmate the courage to make their move. The story has now reached the point where your soulmate can no longer separate their heart from their actions. For so long, they believed they could simply stay silent and let time decide everything. But time has done the exact opposite. Instead of creating distance, it has made every emotion clearer and every memory more meaningful. They now realize that the connection they share with you has quietly shaped their thoughts in ways they never expected. Every plan they make somehow leads back to the same question: what if I lose this chance forever? That question follows them everywhere, refusing to disappear. Don't skip, because the next few moments reveal why they are finally ready to stop fighting what they truly feel. Something huge is waiting for you, and this turning point is far more powerful than it first appears. Over the last few days, your soulmate has begun noticing changes within themselves that even they cannot fully explain. Their confidence is slowly replacing fear, and their hope is becoming stronger than their doubts. They are no longer searching for reasons to walk away. They are searching for the perfect moment to move closer. Every heartbeat feels like a reminder that life rarely gives endless opportunities. They understand that waiting too long could mean watching something truly meaningful slip away forever. That realization has completely transformed their mindset. Instead of protecting themselves from disappointment, they are preparing to take a leap they once believed was impossible. Stay till the end, because the hidden reason behind this sudden courage is about to be revealed, and it connects every mysterious moment you've heard so far. Now everything is standing on the edge of one unforgettable decision. Your soulmate has almost reached the point where silence no longer feels safe, and honesty feels like the only path left. The next move they are preparing will not happen because someone forced them. It will happen because their heart has finally become stronger than every fear, every excuse, and every unanswered question. They know this choice could change everything between you, and for the first time, that possibility excites them instead of frightening them. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because the final chapter reveals the exact moment your soulmate stops holding back completely, and the truth they have been carrying inside is finally ready to come into the light. My beloved child, if you have stayed until this very moment, then you are standing at the edge of the revelation everything has been building toward. Your soulmate is no longer fighting their emotions because they have finally discovered that every attempt to forget you only brought them closer to the truth. They replay old memories without even realizing it. They catch themselves smiling at moments that remind them of you, and then suddenly become quiet, wondering why your presence still feels so real even when you are not beside them. The walls they spent so much time building have started to crack, one emotion at a time. They are beginning to understand that some connections are too powerful to silence and too meaningful to replace. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because the choice they are about to make will come from the deepest part of their heart, not from fear, pride, or hesitation. Once that decision is made, there will be no returning to the person they used to be. Your soulmate has reached a place where pretending is no longer possible. They have imagined hundreds of different outcomes, yet every future they picture somehow leads back to you. That realization has become impossible to escape. Instead of asking whether they should move forward, they have started asking themselves why they waited so long in the first place. Every quiet evening feels heavier than the last because their heart keeps reminding them that some opportunities cannot remain untouched forever. They now believe that staying silent would hurt far more than taking a chance. That single belief has completely transformed their thinking. Stay till the end, because one final realization is about to remove the last piece of doubt they have been carrying, and once it disappears, their next move will happen with a confidence that even they never expected to possess. Now the final picture is becoming clear. The confusion that once surrounded this connection is slowly disappearing, replaced by certainty, courage, and hope. Your soulmate is no longer waiting for the perfect sign because they have finally realized that the strongest sign has been living inside their own heart all along. Every emotion they buried has returned stronger than before, every unanswered question has led them back to the same destination, and every moment of silence has quietly prepared them for this exact turning point. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you because the story does not truly end here. It begins the moment your soulmate decides to stop hiding what they feel and finally allows their actions to reveal everything their heart has been trying to say from the very beginning. That moment is closer than ever before, and when it arrives, it will change the meaning of this entire journey forever.